What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the $10,000 Sba Eidl stimulus update for Friday, July the 10th, 2020. Give me a big thumbs up. Hashtag Eidl with your comments below. Make sure to share this video on your wall, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. All right, if you can't tell, I'm sweating my ass off. A few miles from my house. It's 95 degrees here in Atlanta. But I owe you guys a Friday wrap up, as I normally do. So here we go. Write this down. By the way, thumbs up, share it on the wall. I'm going to give you a bunch of things that you need to do right now over the weekend. If you have not gotten your grant, write this down. pdc.reconsideration@sba.gov. Paul David Charlie reconsideration@sba.gov. In the subject line, and this is if you haven't gotten the grant, not talking about the loan, the grant. Reconsideration for advance with your app number. So in the subject line, it's reconsideration for advance 3300, etc. Hi SBA, I applied for my grant on April 17th. As of today, I have not received anything. Please send my money to such and such bank. If you don't want to put your banking info, ask them to send you a link. They will. And you can upload your information. But you need to send it to reconsideration for advance with your app number. You will generally hear something today within 48 hours. So if it's been months, I'm tired of hearing the complaining. I keep answering the same questions over and over. I haven't gotten my grant. Okay, have you called your senators? No. How about your congressman? No. When's the last time you called tier 2? Well, it's been a while. Well, you can't do that, folks. Full disclosure, I applied April the 1st. They pulled my credit on the 22nd of April. I got my grant, $1,000 per employee the same day. Over 30 phone calls and emails thereafter until late May, I finally got my loan portal. Within 4 days of signing the documents, the money was in my account. No W-2s, no tax returns, no bank statements, no credit card receipts, none of the type of stuff that you are going to need for a reconsideration, whether it's for increase, pardon the sweat, or denial. So it's pdc.reconsideration@sba.gov. Reconsideration for advance if you're looking for your grant. If you've already heard back from them in the last, let's say, 4 or 5 weeks, and I'm not talking about the new folks who are getting money within 48 hours, get on the horn with your senators and your congressmen. Leave voicemails, send them an email. ContactSenators.com. It's got their email and their phone numbers. Go for the Washington Bureau, not the bureau in the state that you're reaching out from. And keep calling and emailing. Usually someone, my senator, Kelly Loeffler, responded, one of her staff, in 5 minutes. She sent the SBA an email in 24 hours. I have some news, by the way, on reconsideration that I'm going to tease you with in a second, so don't go anywhere. Thumbs up. Share this video. I hope you're enjoying me just being a trooper, right? The sun's gone under a cloud, thank God, but my goodness, it's hot. To all my Debbie Downers, and you know I love you, think about what we've accomplished in the last 30 days. To all my OGs out there, you remember when they said we were never going to get the site opened up to anything but agriculture? We did. Remember all those people that forgot to check the $10,000 box and you were screwed? We got the SBA as of last Monday to start paying out the grant. We did. How about one of my congressmen in New York, my home state? I now live just outside of Atlanta. Got a bill started in the House. It's got massive bipartisan support. I would say it's an 80% chance it's going to get through the Senate in the next 2 or 3 weeks when CARES 2 comes to a theater near you. That's to lower the interest rate on the EIDL to match that of the PPP to 1%. On a $150,000 loan over 30 years, that's a $76,000 savings on interest. On a $25,000 loan, it's a $16,000 plus saving on interest alone. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing, to all my haters out there, and I know I got a few, right? You see those people giving me thumbs down. Who are they? Who doesn't want 10 grand? Do you want $10,000? Name someone in all of YouTube that's fighting harder than me. Over 50 videos, over 10,000 comments returned. I'm calling and emailing and talking to 1,000 points of light. Every senator, every congressman and woman, every governor, every radio and TV station that will talk to me in this country we call the US of A. There is nobody, ladies and gentlemen, that's fighting harder in the middle of sweltering heat just to give you a late Friday happy TGIF message that help is on the way. Speaking of help, CARES 2. April 8th deadline when these lazy SOBs get back from vacation. Absolutely pathetic, isn't it? The Senate's been on vacation for most of the last month. Thank God some of their staff, and you know who you are responding to the members of this channel and getting you the money that you deserve. But they're going to come back, and the talk right now is PPP is going to be dedicated to 100 employees or less. EIDL, 10 employees or less. Minority owned, and if you've been in trouble with the law, it looks like if it was more than a year ago, you're going to be forgiven. Fingers crossed on that one. Stay tuned for more information. All right, let me close out with reconsideration advice. I did a video about a week to 10 days ago. Watch it. I'm 14 of 14 for reconsideration of denial. However, my own reconsideration for increase, when I saw the Senate hearing on June 10th, I said, uh-oh, I can ask for more money because Ms. Carranza said it was supposed to be 6 months of expenses. Well, that turns out to be bullshit. Absolute bullshit. What a surprise, right? The lady that's violating the law, as per the GAO, the Government Accountability Office, said something that's not true. It's still gross revenue minus cost of goods or services divided by 2. But here's the kicker. And I have an angel for a loan officer. And I still think I'm gonna win the case. I don't know how much. I'll keep you posted in the next few days. I should know. He made it really clear to me that you want to be brutally honest with how bad the economic loss with. So unlike a bank who's going to want to know that you have the ability to pay it back, not the case with the SBA and the EIDL loan related to COVID-19. They want to hear how bad it is. They want to hear about your expenses. There's a form 2202. It's your liabilities. Don't pull any punches. You want your mortgage, you want your car payments, you want your credit cards, you want any and all liabilities. You want it to look as bad as possible when you're doing a reconsideration for increase, right? That goes against what you would think logically if you were a bank. But the SBA's loan program for increase on reconsideration is dependent upon how bad was the economic loss. So you need to be real honest if you're doing a reconsideration for increase to get more money. Lay off, as I did early on with the I've got a business that's expanding. I own remotesales.com, folks. If my business is not booming over the next 30 years before I put myself 6 feet under, I've really done something wrong. But they don't want to hear that. They want to hear about all those liabilities that have gone, that have still had to be paid in the middle of the lockdown, draining your cash reserves and maxing out your credit cards, right? And they want to hear how nasty the economic loss was. Mine was well over 100 grand. Over a period of 4 to going on 5 months. Yours could be even worse than that. So if you're doing a reconsideration for increase, I'm not talking about the advance. I'm not talking about a denial. Again, watch my video from a week and a half ago. If you're asking for more money, be brutally honest and clear on your liabilities. Again, it's form 2202. And when it comes to your economic loss, just add up all the dollars or the revenues that you lost when your business was probably forced to shut down. So from a scorching hot Atlanta, I just want to say thank you guys. I love you. I'm here for you. If you got questions, some of you are going to ask me the same damn thing over and over. I probably am paying back some karmic debt here. It's the good Lord's way of yanking my chain. Until next time, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.